Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to talk about a combination of units, and you should be able to tell from the active skill, but it's a combo of the LR Gobros alongside the TEQ Super Saiyan Trunks kid. Now the reason I'm bringing this combination up is it's one I used in the past and it's a fun combo. It has its flaws. Usually in these videos I'm talking about really powerful combinations, combos of units that help you transcend the late game. In this video I'm going to be talking about a fun combination, but one that has its clear flaws and essentially how you can have fun with it, but ultimately the failings it presents and what they could have done to solve this. Now the reason why this is a combo is because Super Saiyan Trunks requires a Goten unit or a Goten named unit to be in the rotation for him to earn an additional 30% damage reduction upon Super, and also to gain a bunch of attack. TEQ Super Saiyan Gohan and Super Saiyan Goten triggers that passive, so immediately it makes a pretty nice pairing. On top of that, they do share 4 links: Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, and Fierce Battle. The issues they have is they don't share any key links. Neither of them even have a lot of key links, which is part of the problem for both units, but together they make a very key deprived pairing. Now there is ways around that. The Gobros do build up ki over time, eventually solving their problems themselves, and Trunks does give ki to the rest of the rotation when he's in the first slot. But you kind of need to prioritize his ki, otherwise you don't get his massive 80% damage reduction after Super. Of course, if I'm looking at them as pairs of units, to be entirely honest, they're a fun pair, but you are going to struggle to get them to run at optimal efficiency. I wish there was a way to give like Trunks 2 ki style of turn, or I wish they had given him the ability to give himself a bit more ki. I wish the Gobros had been given a way to create orbs of some kind. All of these things would have really made this pairing, I think, in hindsight, a ton of fun. Obviously, Trunks is not super, he's decently tanky before Super, but he's not ridiculously tanky, right? But the thing is after Super, he's super tanky. He provides a 40% attack buff to the rest of the rotation, and Gobros are a unit that can hit hard. Even by today's standards, they still hit pretty decently hard. You're going to see 21 million attack stats, 18 million attack stats, 9 million, 10 million follow-up attack stats. Very good stuff. The issue they have is really just ki. Gobros do want all in the family as well, obviously, which they don't get from Trunks, which is a bit of a shame. But ultimately it's the ki that cripples this combination. I think if Trunks had provided more ki from his passive, at least for himself, that would let you prioritize orbs a lot more for the Gobros, and Gobros themselves would then benefit a lot more as well. Of course, unfortunately for Gobros, they got their easy A at a time when the scaling kind of took a jump in Dokkan. So they are in that weird position where they have really cool stats, but stats that just don't seem to be enough. Trunks and Goten as well are a fun combination, but also suffer from that weird situation where they are very tanky after Super. They are moderately tanky before Super. So TEQ Trunks is like a kind of okay first slot unit for the Gobros, but he's not really, because he can take too much damage. He can take too much damage, leaving in situations where Gobros can take too much damage. Yet fights are really not the best situation for any of these guys. So it is just one of those situations, I think, where unfortunately, looking at the combination of units, it's something that in theory should work, but unfortunately, just because of one or two, I'd say failings not failings, I would say one or two tweaks that could have been done, like to both units, that would have been an amazing pairing to run. I think it would have been awesome. For example, if Trunks and Goten got their damage reduction starter turn, if there was another one of them in the rotation, amazing. Perfect first slot tank for Gobros. On top of that, compounded with them adding one more ki into the passive, Trunks doesn't need orbs. This lets you prioritize orbs for Gobros, and Gobros pop off. When they shine brightly. You will have that turn or two where Trunks will get his super off, the Gobros will get off their super attacks, and you'll see the boosted 40% attack boost from Trunks, and you're gonna see him hit 8-9 million. You're gonna see Gobros, you know, they're gonna hit 14, 10, 9, you know, all those kind of really good numbers. And yeah, there's moments where it's just like a really fun pairing, and there are just times where it does not work. So it was interesting to take a look at the pairing like this. It's one that I do like to run. Obviously it has its moments where it doesn't work, but there are times where it's just super fun to see the numbers pop off and to have that synergy really work.